on TrumpReport.com. It's from the great folks over at Gateway Pundit who did the research. Guess who shouted out reportedly gun and made a run at Trump to make him look like a fool and a coward? Which he wasn't. He stood there very strong until the Secret Service forcefully took him off the stage. He came right back. It's a bird dogger, a Democratic Party blogger operative. We can put it up on screen for TV viewers. So isn't that just special? That story is also, again, posted at Infowars.com. Update, Trump attacker was bird dogger. That's in the WikiLeaks. So, go out and attack people, basically, cause disturbance. Mentioned in WikiLeaks. So there you go. Oh, and there's another report in the Washington Post. The Washington Post finally, I guess, because the word came in, the fix is in for Hillary, they think. They've got to go ahead and act like they're distancing themselves from her because, they got to fight for her to get her in. But then once she's in, they can play the part of opposition and not lose all their readers. Well, too late, you're totally discredited. There's a new big, giant graphic image we should tweet out, and it's Hillary. And if you scroll down, Hillary Clinton's lying is the behavior of a sociopath. No, it goes a little bit further than that. In fact, I tweeted an image out today where folks found a photo of her that really crystallizes who she is, where she looks like a demonic clown. And that's what people that are around her closely describe her as a very, very scary person. Now, they have created such an upside-down world that if I don't want to pay for Ukrainian, Mexican, Chinese, Venezuelan, you name it, people to come in, have babies for free, get put on welfare. Welfare's not enough to live on, though. Then you go out and get a job and then drive down wages. You're not a bad person. I get why you're coming here. I would too if I was you. The point is it's designed not to even rise you up, but to create a permanent underclass. And then they've got the nerve to have all these states trying to pass laws. Some have done it, but not put it on the books. That is, the governors didn't sign in Illinois or California this year to let illegals vote. And now, all over the big Spanish language channels, they have arrogant, entitled people going, if you live here, you're a citizen, and you should be able to vote. Really, can I go to Mexico or Venezuela or Ukraine or Nigeria and just show up and say, I've been here a year, I work here, you got to let me vote? They would kick your butt. But now, the video's up on Infowars.com. President Obama encourages illegals to vote, says there is no penalty, and if you vote, you're a citizen. He repeats what the pundit says. And in case you think this is some type of mental typo, it's all scripted, because we've seen it literally in hundreds of articles. Here's the Washington Post. Could non-citizens decide the November election? Just like the Bloomberg, the same day, last week, came out and said, illegals are voting nationwide, but Trump is still wrong about it, and it doesn't exist. And it was designed to be mental illness and just totally confuse everyone and go, what? Because, see, they want to get this now so inculcated that when illegals get caught voting, people go, okay, it's their right to. I mean, folks, if I showed up in Mexico, tried to walk in with a U.S. ID card, tried to vote, they would kick my butt. Because they still have common sense of nationalism. But only here, oh, you just got here, oh, here, everything's free, and you can vote. What? This is total checkmate, folks. But again, it's a conspiracy theory. Alex Jones and Donald Trump are totally insane. It's totally racist. Ladies and gentlemen, there is, listen to me, there is no law. If you vote, you're a citizen. Even if you're not a citizen. This is the throwing it in your face. This is the crapping on you and rubbing it in. This is only going to get worse. This is like Alice in Wonderland Tea Party. It's so crazy. Here is Obama.
Of the millennials, dreamers, undocumented citizens, and I call them citizens because they contribute to this country, are fearful of voting. So if I vote, will immigration know where I live? Will they come for my family and deport us?
Not true. Okay. And the reason is, first of all, when you vote, you are a citizen yourself, and there is not a situation where the voting rolls somehow are transferred over and people start investigating, etc. The sanctity of the vote is strictly confidential.
I can't believe I heard what I heard. The president's even questioning whether the person who is an illegal is voting, outside of reminding people that if you're a citizen, you vote. But it's very clear that the question that's being asked was about illegals voting and afraid that they might be reported to border security. You're illegal. You cannot vote. And the President of the United States is saying, don't worry, no one will be spying on you, catching you.
It was an encouragement.
When maybe, whether you're for the President, against the President, whether you're...
Let's stop right there. This is all done on purpose. They're passing laws that illegals can vote, that violate federal law. And they can bring in enough people then, give them free stuff, and have checkmate. See, in a republic, it's a representative democracy, but there's checks and balances, so the majority can't enslave the minority. Well, now, because Christians passed laws to try to end racism and things, the left couldn't beat that anymore. The Democrats, so they flipped it and now just are turning the minorities into gang-related, race-related control groups. Now, most, quote, minorities, or really the majority in most areas, aren't even bad people. But regardless, everyone's basically whipped into accepting this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is total lawlessness. You have to understand that. And I love the reporter. She's, because they are citizens, and, I mean, you know, they're contributing, and she's so angry. She's so entitled. And if you said to her, well, can I go to Mexico or can I go to the Philippines and vote? Well, you're a misogynistic white pig, so no. But people of color do. The entitlement, the attack on logic. Can we play the clip, just the first few seconds again, to hear just the hissing and the smacking of the lips and the over-the-top arrogance of this young woman? Here it is.
Of the millennials, dreamers, undocumented citizens, and I call them citizens because they contribute to this country, are fearful of voting. So if I vote, will immigration know where I live? Will they come for my family?
Oh, yeah, because I guess that's right. She's this famous person that isn't a citizen. Again, stop it right there. And they make people victims that's not a citizen. And the big loving media and Goldman Sachs run system, oh, it cares. No, it wants to exploit you. And they're going to bring down Europe and bring down the U.S. and bring down Japan and bring down South Korea, the few places that still have a middle class, and then you have no hope. But you'll be dumbed down and poor, so you will never know. And you'll be walled off forever as the jet copters fly above you, off their big walled rural compounds, while you live in big Agenda 21 controlled cities. This is the admitted globalist plan where you can't have a car, you can't have air conditioning, but it's liberal, so it's okay. We're going to come back with Roger Stone, but I'm going to play the clip of Larry Nichols. That guy's the real deal, folks. Let me just tell you. That guy was in Black Ops for the CIA all over the world, and that guy was a hitman for the Clintons, okay? He was their handler. And then he wouldn't go along with killing kids. He's like Tony Montana, so they got rid of him. He exposed him. He knows every move because he trained him. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. He called it on the FBI. He dead nailed it 100%. A hole in one. I want to see 10 million viewers tune in over the 50-plus hours, and that's where you come in. You are the heart and blood of the InfoWar. If you spread the link to Infowars.com/show and point out that this is the alternative new media, this is the rebellion, then all of you are riding right beside us, not behind us. So spread the word, my Paul Reveres, no matter where you live in the world. To information warfare arms, the globalists are coming, and they will be met on the field. Stories up on DrudgeReport.com. It's from the great folks over at Gateway Pundit who did the research. Guess who shouted out reportedly gun and made a run at Trump to make him look like a fool and a coward, which he wasn't. He stood there very strong until the Secret Service forcefully took him off the stage. He came right back. It's a bird dogger, a Democratic Party blogger operative. We can put it up on screen for TV viewers. So isn't that just special? That story is also, again, posted to Infowars.com. Update, Trump attacker was bird dogger. That's in the WikiLeaks. So, go out and attack people, basically cause a disturbance. Mentioned in WikiLeaks. So there you go. Oh, and there's another report in the Washington Post. The Washington Post finally, I guess, because the word came in, the fix is in for Hillary, they think. They've got to go ahead and act like they're distancing themselves from her because, they got to fight for her to get her in. But then once she's in, they can play the part of opposition and not lose all their readers. Well,